Most popular YouTubers are broke, and I am one of them. At least I was. I'm kind of getting out. So, anyways, no one wants I'm rich, but I'm on my way out. Now, it took me 10 years to like figure this out. Like, I was hustling on YouTube, like working hard like crazy, you know? And when you're still a small YouTuber, you have this dream of just becoming popular and thinking that once you get there, once you get to that popular mountaintop, you're gonna be, you're gonna be all right. You see most YouTubers like having some, a flash of life, at least most of the time when you see the videos, you have the impression that they're good. But the truth is that most of them aren't financially stable. And I'm here just simply spilling the tea out, just letting you guys know the reality so that you don't work so many years to experience the same mistakes. I mean, at least now, if you are still just starting, you are still small, you are still grinding, or you're maybe still trying to figure out how this YouTube game works, wow, this is the perfect time for you to get this straight right now. Before I even keep talking, let me first of all just go through and show you guys my channel right now because I am doing a complete switch. And because I just learned everything which I'm about to share with you guys, which I'm applying, and it's a game changer, right? It's literally like the best thing you could ever do. And it even takes off the pressure of thinking that you must be popular, of thinking that you must be like Mr. Beast or something to make it. No. The truth is, when you nail it down, YouTube becomes more of a support system for your business, more of a marketing tool for your business. Now, have a look on one of my bigger channels, right? You can see right here, it says something like, your hard work paid off, publishing more helped your channel get to 468% more views than usual. Why is that? Normally, I'm used to getting like millions of views. Why is that? I took a break off. Like, I took a break off because I was like, I can't be making millions of views every month and just barely, just surviving. Just still in survival mode, although I am already one of the top YouTubers. Like, it doesn't make sense, right? So I took a break off and I am just coming back after years of taking a break. And if you even see the income right now, you're gonna see this is nothing. Because why? Normally, if you had these views, 256,000 views on long form videos, you would have like at least 3K or something. At least 3K, But this is because I am restarting. You can see from from January 14th, right? And I am growing back. And you can see it's just looking like, oh, this guy is growing, new subscribers and all that shit. Because, hey guys, growing on YouTube isn't the hard work. Getting more views isn't the hard work. Like, when I took the time off from YouTube, why? Because I was simply frustrated and I was just like, it doesn't make sense. So I was consulting companies, big companies like, for instance, this popular car company in Germany known as Brabus, right? This super luxurious, like all these videos I'm showing you guys, these videos I'm showing you guys right now, that's what I did for them. Like, I went there and I established like a content machine that was simply gonna work based on simply creating, let me zoom out, creating like good content that would work and function on YouTube. And you can see, the views were great. Like, I was there, like, it's been a year since I left the company. So you can see the views were doing great and all organic. They were used to simply like, uploading videos and just putting a lot of cash into ads, just simply, just burning cash into ads. They still do a lot of that, but when I went there, I was just there to like simply consult them and show them, hey, you can make videos work on YouTube in a way that it's just free. Just use YouTube as a content machine to help you get more leads for your business. And it worked, right? And I also help companies like, Top Golf, this golfing company. I help them. So to me, growing on YouTube is easy. And when I explain everything to you guys, as I will on this channel, you're gonna understand, oh, it's actually very easy. But the difficult part is making sure that you don't become like my past version, which was, or like most YouTubers that simply dream of becoming popular to make an earning from YouTube. Like, if you think about the years it took me, for instance, to even like understand how to grow on YouTube, it took me so many years. Like, I've watched, I think, all the YouTube help videos from Roberto Blake or from Think Media or from, you name them. I've watched probably all of their videos. Like, it took me so many years to actually make it on YouTube, and I can literally tell you and break things down for you in a way that you understand. Oh, actually, it's an easy game. It's an easy game. But now I'm talking about something that will literally reduce so much stress in your life, because I understand as a YouTuber, most of us just want to like get to a point where we can do the things we love doing while earning a living, and that's where we want to be at, right? And just getting to the top, and just seeing that you're not really like free, you're not hustling still, and it can be so frustrating, like having to like run behind views to get some cash from I don't know what, like from YouTube AdSense, right? Of course, when you get it, you get to the top, you definitely make a lot more. I'm still rebuilding this channel right now, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. So that's the good things, that you can actually join me on this 6-month mission to rebuilding and rebranding my channel, which I'm doing while applying the lessons I learned the hard way after 10 years, to make sure that you don't really, that you don't even really rely on this cash to live. Like, you don't even have to like look on how much you've been making the last months on YouTube revenue, because it just becomes like, let's say, it becomes more of like a bonus, more of like, oh, I'm getting tipped. I'm doing what I love. I'm making cash anyways, and I'm getting tipped. Or at least it kind of like simply relieves the burden from having to make a certain amount of your YouTube videos, because you can kind of like equalize with something else. And nowadays, I've changed everything. I even changed my entire content. Like, I used to make films before. I used to like make films and make skits, entertain. And I was making money, but I was also investing a lot of cash into the team, into the equipment, into the locations where we're gonna film. So it was always like investing the cash to making cooler videos, better videos, and in the end, checking how much was left, and it wasn't that much, especially if in the month I wasn't getting like some great promotion. Let's say, no, if I wasn't getting like some great product placement deals, I was pretty much losing cash, right? And I was like, this can't be. This is not sustainable. And I saw a lot of my peers also get to the mountaintop and then realize, damn, this is still like pretty much 9 to 5. And then at a certain point, they quit. Or at a certain point, they don't have any. At a certain point, when you are just a creative guy, the ideas, they start becoming a lot more difficult to get new ideas. To like, it just becomes like a lot more difficult overall. So at a certain point, they just quit, and they quit, and they have no business. They quit, and they have to like to survive in a different way, right? So I don't want any of you to have to go through the same journey. Like, I could have spared myself so much stress, and I'm happy that I'm still like, I'm not yet old, I can still hustle, I still have energy, and thankfully I was able to pivot soon enough. Now, what should you do to make sure that you don't simply rely on YouTube? Time for the solution. I've been talking a lot. This is the solution. Right. This is what you have to do. You have to sit down and brainstorm. What is something that you can sell? Is there any product, any service? Is there anything that you would even enjoy selling, or you have knowledge of, or that your community may need. What could fit in your content in a way that is just kind of natural? It just fits with your content. What is your background? Anyways, what are you gonna be talking about on your YouTube? When you should know that. I think you know that, right? Now, what else do you actually think could fit as a product in your category? It should really fit, because if you are, for instance, making, let's say, baby content, or let's just say, for instance, you're making like some Lego playful content for kids, and now you are trying to like sell a kind of financial service, it doesn't really match. So I'm just trying to help you guys understand what I mean. It should kind of like be uh, a marketing that just is smooth, you know. For instance, let's say, uh, think of a kid like Ryan Toys. This kid always like unboxes some toys, and now happens to start selling some toys himself on his channel with his audience. That's a perfect match, because the kids watching also love playing with toys. Their parents also buy those kids toys. Now they have the choice to buy the toys from Toys R Us, or from Ryan's World, right? That's a perfect match. Although most parents will still go and buy their toys, in real life somewhere, but some will still say, hey, let's just buy the toys from Ryan. Like, they just go and order online, right? And that small percentage changes everything. Like, you don't even need to have like even 5% of your viewers. Even like 1% is already a lot. Like, even like 0.5% is already a lot. That if they just buy whatever you are selling, it would be enough for you to actually make a living off. So that is what you need to understand. You need something like, take your time, brainstorm, you use ChatGPT, like whatever you need to do to like come up with like 5 ideas that you could say, hey, one of these could be the perfect fit, and do your pro and contra table to see, or to pick which one fits your niche best. And hey, use ChatGPT too. Like, why not? We have this AI that can be like a different brain that will pretty much be a bit more objective and help you pick what may be more suiting. So that is the lesson to learn, because nowadays, let me show you my channel again. Like, sitting right here, this quarter zip is my brand. Sky's the limit. It's my brand, right? This is my brand. And not only that, like, if I even show you more, I'm gonna simply disclose my business right here. I don't care. I'm very transparent. I'm really trying to get this message across, because this brand right here is my company. Sky's the limit, and thankfully, I was able to pattern my company, my brand, very, very soon, even before I really understood that it was a necessity. I was already like playing around in my head of like having a company, something like that, but I was still like more of like, hey, if my YouTube is working and I'm making some cash from YouTube, I won't really have to do it. But afterwards, I realized, thank goodness, I already had like this little interest to build something even before I became popular, and it was just there. So to me, it wasn't like, I didn't really have to brainstorm much to just pursue my calling of creating this company. Sky's the limit. Everything that they are wearing, like from the shoes, the caps, the track suits, everything, it's all my product, my company, and also we have tracksuits that people can actually swap their logos. Like, you can change logos literally. So that is awesome. We have quite as we have. I mean, it's a fashion footwear brand. So now see how it simply matches my new channel strategy. What's it now? Whenever I post videos or shorts or whatever I'm posting, right? They all are promoting. Let me show you guys. they all are promoting my, sorry. I don't edit, so I just simply, now at this stage, I'm just like, I'm raw. I'm sick of tired of this editing videos. I'm just raw. You know, when you come to my channel, you know I'm raw. I don't edit anymore. So, first of all, let's have a look. If I click on any video, let's say this one, a football challenge video I just started uploading the other day. So let's stop there. And I scroll down here, you're gonna see this, you know, shop of King Jr. You have shoes. You see this, right? Yeah. Now every video is now promoting the shop. When I click on shorts, you know, on any of them, and right now most of the views are coming from the shorts because my channel is actually in the stage of relearning, rewiring everything that it thought it knew about me, because YouTube is very intelligent. Like, they don't just serve your videos to all your subscribers because you are popular. No, they always check who subscribed to you for what, and they always try to serve them exactly that content. Shorts, on the other hand, they simply have a different, you know, algorithm that simply can still reward you within 24 hours. So that's why the shorts are performing well right now, and you can see most of them make like at least 1,000 views, which is fine. But what really is good is that the shorts that I also have, they still all promote like they still all like promote products, you know. I don't know how to show you this right now, but they promote products just like the long form videos do. But I actually like also like connect all my shorts to my long form videos. So when you click on those, you still like get to see, you know, these products. So now let's say like one shoe costs like right now it's on a discount, right, from $200 to like 105 euros or dollars, you know. So if like one person a day buys a shoe, right, that's already like at least 3K in a month. And that is the beauty of it. I don't have to like to suffer and kill myself to make sure that I go viral every single time, because already the shorts now are selling, the long form videos are also selling, and I did an entire pivot of content. So now I stopped from making like the tiring, stressful comedy videos, which my community enjoyed, right, to now start making like videos around soccer, around football. Why? In one single day, I can produce like 5 to 7 or even 10 videos, you know, around playing soccer, one single shooting day. Which means, as a businessman, now you have to see yourself as a business person, a businessman, a businesswoman. That's how you should see yourself right now when you do YouTube. If you don't do it like that, you're gonna learn the hard way. So this is my plan. I can produce a lot more football videos on one shooting day, which means I can be a lot more consistent with less time invested. It's a lot easier to edit this type of videos. Very easy. My team, they have like one video, maybe max 3 hours. They're good. One comedy video is not. On the other hand, if I show you guys my most popular videos, you know, 3.3 million views, 2 million views, 1.7 million views, and all that shit. All those videos, although I'm a creative guy, I get ideas like this, right? They take so much time, so much energy, locations, and all that shit. Like, it's so much stress. And I can just scale them up like, oh, let's start posting like every second or third day in the future, in the long run, because we always have to like think deep and be so creative and be so, you know, creative at shooting, at filming, at, you know, learning the scripts, what to say on the shooting day. Like, it's a lot of work, right? Having all the entire team every single time. Meanwhile, with the new videos form, I can actually scale them. Like, I can actually, in a certain point, like start posting like every day. If like, or every second day or every third day. It's more scalable. And since my aim is not really to make a lot of cash from the videos anymore, it's just more a marketing tool to, sell the caps, the shoes, everything that we have in the Sky's Mid store. It's a lot more helpful. It's a lot more helpful. So that being said, when YouTube figures out, oh, now King Junior is now a football challenge channel, which will take around 3 months. And those are things you need to know. Like, you need to understand the YouTube system. If you are pivoting like me, you need to understand that YouTube needs like 3 months to check, to understand that you have changed directions before they start recommending your videos to a wider range of people that actually are interested in the new niche that you are in right now. And if you see the language is pretty much in German, because, hey, I'm in Germany. So with that being said, guys, hey, by the way, I'm in Germany, smaller audience. I'm a black man in Germany. So if I can make it in Germany, you in the US, in the UK, you guys have no idea how easy it is for you guys. Like, if I was there, I'm not even there, but I'm still like talking to you guys, right? Because I just understand that, it just makes long-term sense to speak to a wider audience. And at least I also know that whatever I do in English, I also have like this, let's say home support. What is home support? Like, if you watch games, if you watch, for instance, let's say, let me go back to my face and show my face. If you watch like sports, you always understand this thing that, when a team is playing home, they have this home support. Everybody, like most people in the stadium, are gonna be cheering for them, like, hey, go guys, win this game, right? That is home support. So when I'm making videos in Germany, for instance, I have to be damn good entertaining. Like, I have to be so good and so consistent to win, because I don't have that much home support. Pretty much, I'm in Germany. I'm black. There's a very small black community in Germany, right? It's just human nature. Whereas if I was doing the same thing in English, for instance, I would have a bigger demographic of people that look like me that would just want to enjoy my content, because kind of like, hey, that's a brother. Like, that thing exists. We humans, just like that. So you guys have that. When you speak English, you have that. Like, you have billions of people that understand English, that look like you, and that will actually support you. So you guys have a huge advantage. With that being said, lock in. Now you know how not to be broke when building your channel. Of course, I'm going to help you guys grow and help you guys understand what you need to do to grow. So to make it a lot easier for you guys, I'll be posting anyways constantly, so subscribe. But to make it even a lot easier, I am currently on my new sprint. I'm gonna make a video about this, like a separate video about this one, but I'm currently on my new sprint to reclaim my rightful throne on YouTube, to reclaim my rightful place. I'm a guy that likes to go viral, to get a lot of views. So I am currently rebuilding my channel pretty much from zero, because when you change your niche that crazy like I did, you are starting from zero. And since I'm starting from zero, you have the chance to join the challenge right now with me, right? And restart and grow with me. We have 6 months. We have 6 months. We don't need more than that. 6 months is enough to establish yourself in a certain niche on YouTube. And let me show you something, guys, okay? No, I'm going to talk about this one in a different video, so subscribe, because join this challenge, because it's free. It costs nothing. We're just going to be in one group together. Like, I'm going to call this group, the YouTube Lab. The YouTube Lab, the link is in the description somewhere. join the group, become part of the YouTube Lab, because there you're gonna see other YouTubers like me, like you, small YouTubers, and or bigger ones. I don't care. Like, all join. At least you're gonna be a lot more consistent. That's the key. Like, that's one of the biggest reasons why people fail, because they fail to be consistent. I think at a certain point we all even kind of like know what we need to do, just that we don't do it. So because we don't do it, we can win, right? So that will help you stay consistent, and it will cost you nothing, and it will definitely guarantee you to succeed. And of course, I'm gonna be updating you guys with all the strategies that you need to do, and I'm also gonna give you guys even like I'm gonna gift you guys something, okay, something great, and that's gonna be a YouTube kind of like self-help checklist. It's gonna help you figure out where you're at and help you figure out what you are doing wrong, pretty much, to make it easier for you to like fix whatever is stopping you from actually growing. So with that being said, guys, make sure you join the YouTube Lab and let's win this year. We're just still starting. It's still February. Like, I'm just, as you see right now, I am starting too, and I'm taking you guys with me. So join the YouTube Lab. Let's go. Sky's the limit. I love this. Like I'm so happy I was able to pattern this brand. Thank you, God. I was so surprised that I could pattern this brand. Like, back in the days, like 20, I don't know when. I was just like 2018, I think. I was like, how come this brand is still free? I just patented it, and yeah, you know the vibe. Sky's the limit. Let's stop right here.